all doing? It's Friday, baby. It's finally Friday. The weekend has arrived. You know the routine now. You got to get that beer iced down. Maybe a nice craft beer. I know old Joe Riddle likes craft beer. And I would recommend a nice hybrid bud there. Not too much indica, not too much sativa. Something that's just right to put you right down. Anyway, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I hope it's beautiful wherever you are. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a quick peek here of what my day looks like. That little camera now is set outside there. That's a look at my garden, looking down towards the river. And sun is shining. And so I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. But it's a beautiful day. It's going to get hot down here. We're up already about 93, 94 degrees. And we're forecast for 101, 102 degrees down here. So yeah, baby, it gets a little warm down here. But, if you live down here, you're used to it. I'm sure I wouldn't last 2 minutes up in Minnesota in the winter. I can guarantee you that. But anyway, what's going on? Well, shit, Spygate's still going on. Oh, it's Spygate. Donnie's out tweeting again this morning. Shit, are you shitting me? Donnie tweets out this morning, the Democrats are now alluding to the concept that having an informant placed in an opposing party's campaign is different than having a spy. Guess what, Donnie? It is. An informant. That could be somebody, a whistleblower. That could be somebody who's already working for you, Donnie, who heard shit, saw shit, ran over to the FBI and go, look, I don't want to get tangled up in this shit, but look over here what's going on. Yeah. We'll go back in there and find out some more. That's an informant, Donnie. A spy? Oh, that's them Russian guys you've been dealing with. Those are spies, Donnie. You know, that Russian, what's his name? Vexelberg. Yeah. He's a big old oligarch over there. Old Michael Cohen's on a lot of shit with his ass. Anyway, Donnie goes on to tweet this morning. He's quoting a Fox News source. Of course, he is Bullshit Mountain. That's where he gets his daily briefing from. Everyone knows there is a spy. People spying admit to spy. Widespread spying involving multiple people. Multiple people, Donnie? Is that what you found out in the meeting? Because nobody else came out of that meeting going, oh yeah, there's a spy. Look at there. We found him over there. Red-handed. The FBI and the DOJ. They're all after you, Donnie. And here's the... Nobody came out and said that, Donnie. Nobody came out of that meeting raising concern over what they heard. Why is that, Donnie? Because it was an informant, Donnie. Just a regular old Joe, probably. Somebody you know. Spilling the beans on your ass. So yeah, ain't no Republican out there screaming this morning, we found there's the there. Right there. No, ain't none of that shit because it's not no Spygate, Donnie. How about you go stick your thumb up your butt and we'll call it Buttgate? Because that's where you pull everything out of your butt. Everything. Oh, Obama's wiretapping me. Oh, that's a secret society. There's a deep state involved. The FBI, the DOJ, everybody's after freaking Donnie. Why? Because Donnie's a crook. Donnie's a liar. Donnie's a collusionist. Donnie's a traitor. Donnie's a thief. What do you want the list? How long do you want the list? Because that's him. That's why he's being investigated out the wazoo. Billionaire, my ass. Anyway, everybody knows there's a spy. Donnie will do anything. I've wrote it. I've said it before. He'd burn this country to the ground if it saves his ass. I saw him speaking at the Naval Academy this morning. Everybody knows I'm a Navy man, so that really kind of pisses me off that he was even on the property. Because he defiles it as just as he defiles our house in Washington. He defiles everything about our country every time he shows up anywhere. The smug little look on that traitor's face as he talks to honorable people who are fixing to serve their country. Donnie didn't do that. Donnie was a draft dodger. You know, I got boo-boo on my foot. I can't go. That's who Donnie was. A coward who ran. Now he addresses men who stand up proudly The Navy motto, not for self, but for country. Donnie's never done a damn thing for his country until he became president, and now all he's doing is raiding the coffers, baby. He's taking as much as he can. Oh, much as he can. I got something related, sort of. Scott Pruitt, talking about money. A little story came out that in 1 year, people, it has cost us, the taxpayers, $3.5 million. $3.5 million just to provide security for Scott Pruitt. Because he gets a lot of death threats. He gets them all the time. They're calling on the phone. They're calling on the bullshit. Congress looked into it there, buddy. What did they say? He gets some social media posts that are pissed off at him, and occasionally gets verbal criticism from fellow airline passengers. Oh my God, let's hire a tank to follow you around to protect you from people who have an opinion about the way you're destroying everything the EPA ever stood for. He's not an environmentalist. He's a businessman. He's a crooked businessman out of Oklahoma that tried his best back when he was Attorney General over there to sue the shit out of the EPA so they could drill and frack and everything else more. They didn't give a shit about earthquakes. Look it up, fracking and earthquakes in Oklahoma. Shit, they had a whole ton of earthquakes. They didn't give a shit. And Pruitt doesn't give a shit now. He's doing his best to I hate Donnie with a passion. Pruitt is second on my list for what he's doing to this country, for in the name of profit, in the name of money, to the environment that we fought so hard over the years to try to protect, the Environmental Protection Agency, and you put a scumbag money. Yeah, $3.5 million. That includes his trips to Italy, Morocco, to the Rose Bowl, into Disneyland. He's got to have a security staff with him when he travels. It's $763,000 just for the security staff to travel. So you throw that in there, that's over $4 million. That's not even counting this soundproof shit in his office and all the other crap he's been looked at for. That's one of the Trump. Oh, we got the best people. You got thieves. That's what we got. Got sold a bill of goods. Vote for me, Donnie. I could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and not lose a vote. Yeah. And all those deplorable scum suckers ate that shit up. They live in it. They rile it. They roll in it. And they dragged a lot of Republicans with them. And until the Republican Party gets rid of their ass, they are nothing but cohorts in crime, baby. That's what the GOP is. Oh, yeah. I just heard coming down the stairs, right before I walked out the door, breaking news, all that bullshit, that the meeting between Kim Jong-un and Donnie's back on. Wait a minute, yesterday it was canceled. And the day before that it was on. It's on again, it's off again, it's on again, it's off again, it's on again. Are you shitting me? Oh, that's the art of the deal. Is that what that is, Donnie? The art of the dumbass. Everybody saw your little love letter you wrote to him. Please call me. We can still be, buddies. Y'all see the coin with Trump and Un on it with the flags. It's the commemorative coin celebrating the great victory and all blah blah. They sawed it in half like one of them. You take half. They're gonna have half to Kim Jong-un and half to Donnie, and they can wear them around their neck. And then when they meet, they can put them together. In what? I don't know. Embrace Donnie. Grab him by the something. I don't know, Donnie. It just sounded like a love letter to me. I'll be waiting for your phone call. Are you shitting me? Yeah. Donnie can't afford to lose this meeting now. It's all pumped up for his Nobel Peace Prize. Hell, he's already got the frame on the wall, they said. Just ready for it. Are you shitting me? A con man. I think that the Nobel laureates have a different idea on the integrity of people they give that award to. Or at least I hope they do. Because that man is not deserving of a single award for squat. He's a con man. You get him an award, you'll be later on finding out down the road, oh shit, we gave an award to a con man. Really? Anyway, go back over here to my other page. Donnie's still got to push the Spygate shit because all of Donnie's friends are in a sling, baby. Now they're after Roger Stone's finances. Mueller's looking into Roger Stone's finances, having to do, I think, with the Roger Stone's attempting to get WikiLeaks to give him dirt on Hillary Clinton before the election and all that. That's the way they do it, baby. You talking about scumbags out there trying to scum up dirt. That's what this was. Trump, Donnie Jr. up there. Oh, his ass is in a crack, too. Donnie Jr. colluding with Russians up there. What the hell? Roger Stone, yeah, collude with the Russians, get any kind of dirt on Hillary they can. That's the way they operate, baby. They don't give a shit about this country. Win at all costs. The ends justifies the means. Ain't that what it's all about now? The ends justify the means. We get another Supreme Court pick so we can burn this country down and we'll fix it later. Yeah. The evangelical right, same way. Give him a mulligan. A mulligan on this, a mulligan on that. Yeah. Roger Stone says that he's expecting impeachment. Yeah, you reckon? You know your finances there, buddy. That's what it is. Yeah, you know you got your ass in a crack. And now you're, it's an effort to silence him. That's what it's all. It's all part of that conspiracy of the deep state secret society / bad guy spies. What else? Obama and everybody's stupid, sickening shit this man puts out every day. Anyway, they're looking into Roger Stone trying to contact Julian Assange. And Julian Assange, I understand, is going to have a problem. He's fixing to get thrown out of the embassy that he's in down there because people are getting tired of him being there. So they're going to throw his ass out on the street, and guess what? He's going to get his ass picked up. But not if Dana Russenberger, you know, that congressman out in California. He's the only one defending that scumbag, WikiLeaks. He's out there defending him. That's Mr. Russia in the United States, that guy out there in California, Dana Russenberger. Rassenbacher, whatever his name is. He's the biggest Russian cheerleader this country has ever had. So he's rolling in all of this stuff, baby. He loves it. Let's make better relations with Russia. They don't want better relations with Russia. They want to sell our country out to Russia. Jesus. California, get rid of that guy. Anyway. Michael Cohen. In trouble. Had a meeting with Victor Vekselberg on January 9th in Trump Tower on the same floor that Donnie's in, right before he was inaugurated. You know. Meeting with Russians up there. Him and his cousin, Andrew Intrater. He's the owner of Columbus Nova. Yeah, remember there was one that paid about $580,000 to Michael Cohen. And another $300,000 to the Trump inauguration in the Republican National Committee. What are y'all doing taking Russian money? What's that shit about? I swear, the whole damn... I see my beard going sideways over here. Got a fan over there. Everywhere you look on the GOP side, there's a Russian. There's a Russian involved in some shit. Russian money. Hell, they got lots of money over Russia. They just got to get it out of there so they can spend it here. And they don't want to pay taxes on all that shit, so they'll fund it through all these corporations like people like Michael Cohen and all them have. Donnie has set up shell corporations and all that kind of LLC this and LLC that. And guess who owns this company? All the loopholes. I told you that they paid for it to get in our laws so they don't have to worry about their millions of freaking dollars. That's what it is. Anyway, those are my thoughts here, buddy. What else is going on? Well, Donnie Jr. Senator Chris Coons, he's a senator out of Delaware. He's interested to see Donnie Jr. come back to the Judiciary Committee. Because when Donnie Jr. was in front of the Judiciary Committee, and they were asking him about that June meeting about the Trump Towers with Paul Manafort and Jared Kushner and the Russians and all that bullshit, all of that crap. They asked him in that meeting, in that testimony in front of the Judiciary Committee, did you have any other meetings with Russians? Not that I'm aware of. That was his answer. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Bullshit! Well, they found out about another meeting. 2 more, really? So yeah, Donnie Jr. lied his ass off in front of the Judiciary Committee. So Mr. Coons wants him back in there to ask him a few more questions, and this time he wants it public. He doesn't want to go behind closed door. He wants to ask that little weasel some more questions and watch him lie through his teeth some more. Just like his father. What the father does, the son does. What the father does, the daughter does. What the president does, his party does. And his president, he's a lying, thieving sack of crap. So guess what? That's where the GOP went. And they're rolling in it, baby. They love that shit. Yep, he had a meeting with Saudi Arabian, United Arab Emirates, and a social media expert from Israel. And Eric Prince. Oh, we know why he's in there, baby. Twice. Donnie Jr. wasn't aware of it. You were in the meetings? What the hell was there not something to be aware of? You lying little sack of shit. Anyway, that's not news. That's just another day in the life of the Trump crime family, and that has infested our house with their smelly shit. I see Sherry Bustos up in, she's a Democrat. She's up in Illinois' 17th District, Congresswoman. Well, she's in a battle with a guy named Bill Falwell, running for the GOP. Now, I've alluded before how the GOP has changed, and it's who they allow in their party. This is the Republican running against her. She's the incumbent, mind you, so he's got to get her out of office. Ain't going to happen, buddy. He's a 9/11 conspiracy theorist, and it was done to destroy the documents hiding the $1 trillion missing from the budget that Donald Rumsfeld evidently stole. So, let's knock down a bunch of buildings so we get those papers. That's this guy. That's the Republican Party. That's who he thinks did 9/11. And he also thinks Beyonce is is one of the Illuminati. Ooh, gonna get you there. It'll rile up all them little rednecks down there. I knew the Illuminati was in on her. That's the guy running for Congress up there in Illinois' 17th District. That's who the Republican Party allowed into their party to run under their banner, under a big red R. Here's a Republican. Truth doesn't matter to the Republican Party anymore. That was one of the first casualties when they let that President Dick, Donnie the Dick, in. There's another school shooting today in Indiana. Noblesville, Indiana. Mike Pence's neighborhood. I'm sure Mike Pence is praying hard about it. 2 people shot. Teacher, who I understand wrestled the gun out of the kid's hand. So he was a hero and a victim. And another student. I haven't found out much more of that. I don't know anything about the shooter or anything like that. But I was looking at my notes and I saw this number, 228-2009. Who the hell? What phone number is that? Who is that I wrote that? That's not a phone number. I had jotted that note down to remind myself that there were 289 school shootings since 2009. Gun violence. You know, right after Santa Fe, right after Parkland, right after the one before that, the one before that, the one before that, 228 times before that. And here we are again. It's that desire, that feeling that some people have, that the answer to anything is to grab the gun. Grab a gun. And we don't know when it's going to affect your family, or my family, or anybody else's family. But it struck hard. It struck hard in our family. Candy Guidry, she is the main admin over on John Brideville Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Her nephew was a victim of gun violence. What happened? I guess they're still trying to figure that out. Because Candy's not very happy. She's not very happy with the police. She's not too happy with the gun violence in this country. Her nephew, Jesse Turner, was gone, missing. Nobody'd heard from him. Nobody got a phone call until they reported that his car had been found set ablaze, burning up. Fire department came out there, hosed it down. Police came out there and looked around there, looked there, his car burned up. Well, let's pack that in the books, let's go. But still, no Jesse. So the family went to the car site, to where the burned out car was. It was the family that found a puddle of blood and a blood trail. And they found Jesse. They found him bled out, died, gunshot wound to his leg. I don't think the family should have been the ones to have to find that. You don't know when it's going to come. Candy, her husband Bill, their family, they're devastated by this. It's still under investigation. They don't know what happened yet, and I'm sure we'll find out details later. But it's just, it hits close. It's close to the people we know, and it could happen anywhere because guns are so prevalent in this nation. And for far too many, it is the answer that they go to. Well, I'll just grab my gun. And that gun is all too readily available anywhere you go in this country. And that's the problem. It's not doors. It's not anything else. It's guns. It's the accessibility in this country for everybody to grab a gun. The only thing is, we're shooting each other. That's who we're killing. We already learned there's more children killed in schools this year than there was in war. Safer to send your kid to war, I guess, huh? That's a sad state of affairs. But it is us that's going to fix it, and we're the only ones that can. We've already outlined so many ways of doing it. But the first step is to elect the right people. Those people that will stand up to gun lobbyists and the gun corporations and the NRA and make their voice heard and change this country. Because if not, we're going to have another school shooting. We're going to have another Jesse Turner. We have them every day in this country. Every day. Let's change that. Let's change that. Anyway, that's about all I got today, people. It's Friday. And like I said before, it is a beautiful day outside. Yes, it is still there. No rain, nothing like that. It's going to get hot as hell. But I'm going to go outside and enjoy it a little bit here after a while. Anyway, that's all I got. Y'all see the gas price. I got the word gas sitting here, right? You know why? Because I went to the gas station this morning. Gas went up 10 cents more overnight. You know why? Because it's Memorial Day, baby. That's why. Every time we have a holiday that we drive to, all of a sudden the gas prices go up, and they go up steep, and they're expecting them to go up higher. Why? Because you got the money in your pocket from that big tax cut that Donnie gave you, and they want it back. One way or another, baby, they'll get it back from you. So that's what that is. Anyway, that's all I got, people. It's Friday, so go out and enjoy the weekend. I'm going to try to go live this weekend. Me and Travis are going to try to set it up here. If we can get a good enough signal out of that router. Travis wants to run a cable down here and put a router inside the shop. That way there's no interference at all. And so as soon as we can, we're going to try to do that. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Brittle, Blue Dot in Texas. Make your blue light shine, baby. Let everybody know around you just what side of this fence you fall on. because there's a big difference, baby. Those who stand up for this country and those that are willing to sell it out for money. So be on the right side of that fence. John Bridevo on Facebook. John Bridevo Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Go by there, give that page a like, and send your thoughts over to Candy Guidry and let her know that we're all thinking about her and her family. And let's hope they get through this. Anyway, on Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas. Anywhere else I can get this message out. Don't give up. Don't get despaired. Mueller's coming. We all know it. This shit's going to come to an end, and we're all going to be smiling, blowing up balloons, and going yee-haw. So I'm looking forward to that day. And y'all take care till then. And we'll see you sometime this weekend. Ain't going to talk news. We're going to come on there and talk to you. So drop in this weekend and say howdy. And we'll take questions and all that shit. So we'll see how it goes. So later. Bye.